And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
All right, just about set to go. And today on the hill, Blake Snell.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the beat them.
And now, Maikel Garcia. That missed by a lot. And we are underway. And the 1-0.
Ball. Down.
Just missed.
Ball.
There's the strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jonathan India stands in now and watches strike one. Snell, a former side, features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a slider. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Got him.
Out. Two away now after the drop third strike.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Bobby Witt Jr., the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner takes off. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Late on that fastball.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Cole Ragans.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now the right fielder, Alex Call. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting third.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That's a little bit low. Here comes a pitch. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth.
Here's Ramon Laureano.
Laureano.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab, and that is that. One left for LA, scoreless after one. Try to open up, but then I close tight. Cause who could understand what I feel like? Is what I feel like. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And there's a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And a strike. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
The catcher,
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Snell, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 1 out, bases empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting 7. The right fielder.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
And next up for the Royals, Jack Caglione. Late swing, foul to the left.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. He's in there. Perez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Perez, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he was late. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like.
And that one gets away at the plate. Smith gathers, throws, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And the runner holds.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher,
Cole Reagan steps in for the Royals. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
In the dirt.
0-2.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Royals strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Reagan's back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Blanco pulls it down, and a quick out, number 1.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
On the corner for a strike, and now it's even 1-1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Foul! That ball's foul!
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's
Batting
still
in,
in the
the
strike
third
zone,
baseman,
can be
Alex.
tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now we'll see one of the top. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Blake.
First
Snell.
and second, 2 outs. Blake Snell steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one cutting but missing down low. Fastball for a strike. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate, attack it just like it's any other hitter.
High fly ball out to center field. Ray sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Maikel Garcia. That to right. Call. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
The batter, number 6. Second
Jonathan
baseman,
India at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. India getting the start at second, 29 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Top of the 3rd, no score.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to 3rd, Freeland sends it across to first. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Bobby Witt
Now here's
Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
In the on-deck
0-1's the
circle, you
count.
really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable
0-2 is the
fastball
count.
early in the count.
That's
Ball
off the inside
inside.
corner, and the count 1-2. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Up with it, fires to first. Not in time, he legs it out.
The first baseman, number 9.
So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
2 outs, runner at first. Runner on the go.
Nope.
Pitch misses.
Outside.
And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his
I got a
arms
ball,
extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Royals leave 1. Still no score.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing.
And we're back.
Leading
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next to the dish is Freddie
Freeman.
And that's in for a strike. And now it's even up. And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a
One ball,
fastball right
2
there and
strikes.
just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And here is Alex Call. That's in for a strike. Reagans winds and deals. Out in front and foul to the left side. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher,
Will Smith to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. In the dirt, but kept close. To second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and we are still scoreless. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 80.
Evans Sheehan.
Dairon Blanco now at the plate. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Into the outfield, base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So up now for Kansas City, Jack Caglione. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. There's one. He's out. Throw to first, but he beat it.
He's safe.
The center fielder, number 16, John Ray.
So up next, John Ray. He was walked intentionally his first time. Swing and a miss.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, one away. In the air on the infield. Makes the catch for the out.
The pitcher, number 55, Cole.
And now a pinch hitter, Kyle Isbell.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Popped in the air, left field, brings it in, and that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Luinder Avila on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup with the double switch here. Kyle Isbell, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Laureano comes up to hit, fly to center his first time.
Bravo! Laureano!
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Pasquantino makes the grab, one away.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. Fly to left his first time. That one ripped, but foul. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off down the right side. Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Here's Betts. Doubled his first time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
On the ground to third. Whips it across, and Betts is gone. That's the inning. So they make short work of him there. We played 4. It's the Royals 1 and the Dodgers nothing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Dean Kramer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Dean Kramer.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia. 0-2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. Now this is in the air down the line. Call. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Witt around second. And he's there at third with a triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Solo runner at third, 2 outs. Pasquantino getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And this one's off the billboards. Home run. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Base is empty. With 2 away. And to the plate for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Lifted in the air, right field. Call. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Avila back to work. Fought off foul. Called strike right there.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The 0-2. Out towards right center field. India makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Freeland. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Dodgers trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. On the ground, India. Home after the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And another ball. And there's a ball. Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. That's out to center field. Isbell should have this one. And that is that. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Roki Sasaki.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Salvi steps into the box
number
now.
11, Roki Sasaki.
Sasaki, in his second season, 24 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Brusdar Graterol getting loose out there. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
Now it's the right fielder, Jack Caglione. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, MJ Melendez.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-2.
0-2. And they'll do it again. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Center fielder,
and now it's Kyle Isbell. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. So up now for Kansas City, Maikel Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Melendez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest.
Let them know that you the best. Let them know that you the best. Let them know that you the best. I ain't never seen a best ever.
Now pitching for
Angel Serpa on a pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. MJ Melendez. He'll hit in the 8th spot. So the batting order turns over. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
That's in there. It's 0-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And it chases that one. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Call up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
1 down, base is empty. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And it remains 2-2. The Dodgers down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. Tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Smith in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Swing and a ground ball. Witt over to first. And they get the out on Smith. And the Dodgers are set down in order. So they go quietly there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
15.
Emilio Pagan.
Emilio Pagan.
Jonathan India steps in for the Royals.
The second baseman, Jonathan India.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. Just got him on that one.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good, strong throw to still get the out.
Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And that misses. And that's ball one. Lifted in the air out to left. Laureano settles under it. And that'll do it. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Number 8.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
And ball one. Just missed. On the ground right side, makes a sliding stop, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Andy Pages will hit next. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball
Now
pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Dalton rushing, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And he grounds one to the right side. India over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Dodgers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brusdar Graterol.
Brusdar Graterol.
Max Muncy, he's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Number 10.
Dairon Blanco. Now at the plate. Swings and misses, and one down below the zone.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Smith gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And first offering. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.